Lomerson.
And I'm Anita Lawrence, the principal at Lynch.
We're extremely proud of all of the things we do here at Lynch, but one of the things that we wanted to highlight is our lightning look board. It's an amazing way for us to take collaboration to the next level with our staff here at Lynch. So when teachers go in, it's just a quick 10-minute focused on one of the essentials that if somebody's struggling with or needs a little more information on, they can go in quickly and then able to take it back to their classroom as best practice.
How it works is teachers who are looking for certain things come into this room, which is the teacher's lounge, write on the large lightning bolt what they're looking for in other classrooms, and then when another teacher that is using that strategy or working on that essential will take that bolt and put it on their name slot on a certain day so that they can come in and see exactly what they're asking.
So the other way it works, the tiny bolts are for teachers that want to highlight best practice or show off something that they feel that they are, that their children are doing well and is showing with the data. So for example, math discussion in Mrs. Leonard's room, she's got great questioning going on, so she's put that up that she could highlight that for somebody else that might be struggling or might need a little extra support with that.
The reason we put all this together is because that we know that the most valuable resource for a teacher is another teacher. Without collaboration, our growth is limited and our perspective on things is limited also.
This has been extremely beneficial for tenured staff, probationary staff. Everybody seems to be walking away with something.
With the lightning look, I can be very reflective in my own teaching, and I can be reflective on where I want to grow. And so, for instance, I knew that I wanted to challenge some of my kids in math, so I went and observed the 4th grade classes, and I didn't have to do sub-plans, and I was able to come back and implement the strategies that I learned right away.
So the Lightning Look Board has helped with me being a mentor. I have 2 teachers that I'm mentoring this year, and they have signed up for things on the Lightning Look Board. They've come into my room and observed those things. We've also used this swivel during those recordings, and then we are going to go back and look at the lesson that was taught and break it down in pieces and see how they can take it into their room and even take some essentials out of it to take for their classroom and their students.
It allows me to see and gain understanding of what is happening and up and coming in this district. It allows me to build on our collaboration that we do each week, and then allowing me to use the stuff that I took from my Lightning Look opportunity into my own classroom.
The Lightning Look Board has been a great addition to our building here at Lynch. I've been able to use it a few different times, having other teachers come into my classroom as well as going into other rooms. I was able a few weeks ago to see Nicole Shones do her morning message, and that was a really good thing for me to be able to individualize my own instruction in my classroom based on what I saw in her room. And what was really neat about it, she was able to cross-curricular use so many different items in her morning message, so it definitely gave me some ideas, and then I'm definitely incorporating that into my room as well.
Using the Lightning Look Board and having the opportunity to go into other classrooms has helped me teach up for my students, or try to, if they already know something, it's given me the opportunity to go in and observe higher grade levels, to think of ways that I can enrich those students that are already understanding things that I'm teaching at grade level. I've had the opportunity to go in and observe a 1-2 split and a 3-4 split. So it gives us as teachers a great way to observe other teachers in higher grade levels in order to give us ideas to challenge students that are already understanding things at grade level.
I've had a great experience with the Lightning Look Board so far. Back in the beginning of the school year, we had a word study resource that I was really looking forward to using, and it was known to be research-based and considered to be best practice. But the thing was that I was a little bit nervous and had some questions in how I could get it started in my classroom, and also kind of just wondering what would that look like with my first and second grade classroom. Through the Lightning Lookboard, I was given the opportunity to collaborate with a staff member, actually a third grade teacher, who was experienced in using the program, and I thought that she could offer me some insight in how to get started. So we collaborated on some lessons that we thought could be appropriate for my first and second graders, and she was kind enough to come in my classroom and teach a lesson. And I was able to make some observations and watch her as she interacted with my students, so I could get an idea in how I could start with using the program myself.
And lastly, I feel like it brings the school together and all of us teachers, and we have one goal in mind, and that's our students. And we take ownership over all those kids and not just the kids in our classroom.